Hey YouTube, this is Luke Mick, and I'm going to do a quick review on Cloud Atlas. Now, I went into this movie knowing that critics were on both ends of the equation. Some thought it was pretty bad, and some thought it was pretty good. And so I didn't really know what to expect, since it's right in the middle. But what I did know to expect was that it was very long, 3 hours long, and I'm not a huge fan of longer movies. I just don't like sitting through them. But that's not the case with this one at all. I thought the whole thing was immensely entertaining. Like, I was not bored a single second. So the 3 hours for me just flew by. So the length, it really wasn't a problem for me. The story, on the other hand, I thought basically it spans over like 7 or 8 different lifetimes, somewhere around there, and each lifetime is in a different time period in history. Some are in like I believe the 1700s, and then we have one in like 1970, then 2012, 2040, stuff like that. So it's pretty evened out with the time periods. But basically it just focuses on the lives of people then, and like how they intertwine with the future and stuff, I think is what was going on. I don't know, it was a bit confusing. I'll kind of get into that later. The acting, I thought all the actors did a splendid job. There was some great casting, great choices for actors here. And yeah, that's about all I can say. It matched perfectly, and I really enjoyed a lot of the actors in the picture. Let's see, the set pieces and the landscapes, they were huge and they looked beautiful. It was just, I can't believe how much, it must have been so hard to make this movie. All the time and effort put into it with all the stuff. I mean, you're going from like on a boat in the 1700s to futuristic city in the 2100s. I mean, it's just crazy how things were so different, and how many different, I'm sure, like, areas they had to use to make this movie, and they made it look amazing. It was all beautiful, and I can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. It's just gonna look amazing, and I'm pretty excited for that, because I really want to see this movie again. The music was also amazing. There was a lot of pianos and stuff, a lot of orchestral music. Nothing really, I don't know, dubstep-like or nothing, none of that stupid stuff. So it sounded really nice. It fit in perfectly with the movie, and it was just great. The only things that I didn't really like about it was that supposedly it was supposed to be really big and complicated, and it almost felt like they didn't give you enough to like make the connections with the people, I felt like. So I wasn't even really like focusing on that. I was just focusing more on their stories. I wasn't really worried about how they who played who later in time. That's kind of what it's about. I just flushed that out of my mind. I didn't really care about that. I was just focused in on the story. So I mean, I don't know if it really was that complicated. I'll have to watch it again, but I don't know, it could be confusing. It's really complicated, I guess. I don't even know. Just forget it. And another thing was, there wasn't much action scenes. I mean, but that's okay though. I mean, like I don't really care. But the action scenes were pretty cool. A lot of them were in the futuristic city. But the thing was, there wasn't a lot of sound to the action scenes. Maybe it was just the theater and its sound quality. We were in one of the last ones, smaller theaters. But I mean, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to end up ending this review. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, just because there were a couple of just little bumps in the road here and there, I guess, with like, what do you call it, just, they kind of jump from story to story a little too often, but it didn't really bother me. I could stay on track, and I knew what was going on the whole time. But that just might bug some people. But yeah, I mean, yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. You guys should definitely see it. I recommend this, and don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon. I will talk to you guys later.